Galatians chapter 5, verse 20. Idolatry.
Idolatry. You understand? This going into also worshiping other deities besides the true and living God, the God of the Israelites. Right? Worshiping men, idols, whatever it is, because a man can be an idol too. You understand? People could idolize men too, just like they have a show on TV called American Idol. Right? It's called American Idol, so you can idolize people too. Right? We don't know.
Witchcraft. Hatred. Variance. Emulation.
Emulations again. Right? It's the zeal for a person or a thing, and you will defend it, even if it's wrong. Right? Even if it's wrong, you will defend it. And that is wrong. You don't make excuses for anybody's wrongdoing or wrong dealing. You don't do that. You don't make excuses for them, and you don't defend anybody's wrongdoing or dealing. You don't do that. All right? Read on now.
Wrath. Strife. Seditions. Heresies.
Heresies again, right, is a body of men or a group of men going after their own tenets, right? Meaning YOLO, you only live once, do as thou wilt. If it feels good, do it. That type of spirit, it's called the Aleister Crowley spirit, right? We deem it the Aleister Crowley spirit, right? They love the pleasure, right? We don't know.
Envyings. Murders. Drunkenness. Revelings.
Revelings is like a parade, right? You go to the parade or the carnival, that type of stuff, right? Reveling, right? You don't know.
And such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. You understand? So this is another form of works. And it says, and the light. So any evil doings you're doing, you understand? Any evil doing you're doing, even eating pork, shrimp, lobster, it goes down to that. Right? If these things apply to you, repent from them. Because if you don't, you won't inherit the kingdom. You're basically dead. Right? We don't know.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
Right now, this is the works you need. This is the works you need to inherit the kingdom. Right? So we're going to touch on the works that you need now. Read that again now.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith.
There's that word again. You see? Now you know what it's talking about. Now you're getting the picture, right? If you're doing these things, keep doing them. Keep doing them, right? Read on.
Meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
Exactly, against such there is no law. Now we know the works that you should have. The works you shouldn't have and the works you should have. Now you know, all right? Now you know. All right, because we touched on the idolatry, and I said people could also idolize people as well. Right, so we're going to touch on this real quick. All right?
Romans 1, verse 25, and it reads, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Right, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? Read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Who worship and serve the creature. Who's the creature? The creature is man. Right? Man get worship and serve more than the Most High, which created us. You understand that? Like, I'll give you an example. Some people worship and serve their pastors, their preachers, more than the Most High God. Right? They more go to their preacher, what the preacher's saying than what the Most High is saying. Than what the words of God is saying. I put it to you that way. Right? They listen to their idol, meaning whatever person they look up to, than what the Most High is saying and what the Bible is saying. Right? Read that again, huh?
All right, Romans 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High unto a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever.
Right. The Most High is blessed forever. You understand? But men, again, will trust in men and worship and serve men instead of the Creator. All right. Now go to exactly, because our people fall into these snares and these traps. Right? They fall into these snares and these traps. Because if I was to ask anybody something, what they'll tell me? Well, they go to church on Sundays and they say, well, my pastor told me this, my pastor told me that, without examining it themselves. They don't examine these things themselves. You understand? To see if it's so, like the church of Berea. Right? You need to examine the scriptures for yourself to see if it's so. All right? Now read what you got, huh?
Romans chapter 14, verse 1. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations.
Exactly. What this is going to touch on, right? You're going to have younger brothers coming in, not on the level that you might be on. Right? Younger brothers coming in that might be on the level that you're on. Right? They're weaker in the faith. They're not strong enough. Not able to handle the meat yet. Right? So this is going into eating meat. Right? Read on, huh?
All right. For one believeth that he may eat all things. Another, who is weak, eateth herbs.
Right. Like a vegetarian. So if you eat meat, right, you can't despise a brother who's a vegetarian. Right? And vice versa. It don't work like that. Right? Read on.
Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not.
Right. So if you understand what's going on here, right, a brother who's a vegetarian, right, who's not into eating meat, you don't shun him or despise him because he don't touch meat. Right? And likewise, he's not supposed to deal with you anyway, because what? We're governed by laws on certain things. Understand? It's not wrong to eat clean meats. According to Leviticus, the 11th chapter, it's not wrong to eat clean meats. Right? As well as it's not wrong if the brother want to eat herbs. Right? Meaning be a vegetarian. Right? Read on.
And let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth. Okay. And let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth.
Right. You see, and vice versa. Now jump to verse 19. There's a point I want to make here. Right? But it's not just dealing with eating foods. This goes through all through your life. Give you an example. If a brother don't drink alcohol, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong if he don't consume alcohol. It's not wrong. You understand? But that's just his choice not to. You can't despise him because he don't drink alcohol. As well as if you drink alcohol, is it wrong? No. He can't despise you if you drink alcohol. You understand? That's what it's saying, basically, break it down. But again, it gets deeper. You understand? It gets deeper. Meaning, whatever you put out, if you're putting out certain things, always be mindful that you got younger men who are not as strong, right? Who are not as solid in the truth as you are. Right? They're not built up as you are. They're still babes, they're still weak, right? They're not on the level you're on. Right? So you got to be mindful of that. Read on, huh?
All right. Romans chapter 14, verse 19. Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and things wherewith one may edify another.
Right. Let's do the things, man, that's going to be peaceful amongst ourselves. You understand? And stop trying to split hairs. Right? Read on, huh?
For meat destroy not the work of the Most High. All things indeed are pure, but it is evil for that man who eateth with offense.
Right. Bottom line is, again, this is talking about eating stuff that is sacrificed unto idols. You understand what I'm saying? That's what that is dealing with. So if any man, even though the meat is clean, but it's being sacrificed to an idol and he willingly do it, knowing better, understand? He's messed up. He's messed up, but it's also dealing with know how a brother is, right? He's not strong enough to handle certain things. You don't do it. You don't do it. Understand? Read on now.
It is good neither to eat flesh nor to drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother stumbleth, or is offended, or is made weak.
Right, meaning, say for instance, I give you an example. Understand what I'm saying? I give you an example. If drinking alcohol will make your brother to stumble, don't drink it around him. You understand? Again, he's not strong like you are. You understand? But also in what you're saying and the words you use. Again, brothers are not strong and on a level like you are. So certain things you say, they might take it to heart. Literally. Right? They might take things literally and get destroyed for what they're doing. Because they're not understanding it, what you mean when you say it. Right? Read on now. That's why it says, read 21 again.
It is good neither to eat flesh, nor to drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother stumbleth, or is offended, or is made weak.
Right. See that it is good not to eat or drink wine if that will make your brother to stumble. You see that? So whatever it is that will make your brother stumble, you don't do it. Right? For certain things you put out your mouth, you don't say it if that will make your brother to stumble. Again, he's not on the level you are. He's not strong like you are. So you don't make your brother stumble. You don't do certain things. You don't say certain things. You understand? Unless you have an agenda while you're really saying it. But you don't put out anything that will cause your brother to stumble. Remember, you're dealing with men who are not on the same level. Young brother coming into the knowledge, into the truth. Right? Who not as deep in the scriptures as you are. So certain things you say and do could make them stumble. You understand? That could make them stumble. Read on now.
As thou faith, have it to thyself before the Most High.
Right. Keep you, right, and the thing that would make a brother stumble, keep that between you and the Most High. Period. Keep that between you and the Most High. Right? Whatever it is to make your brother stumble, don't put it out there. Keep that between you and the Most High. Read on.
Happy is he that condemneth not that himself in that thing which he alloweth.
Right. But again, you might do it, and the brother listen to you, or you might say something and the brother listen to you, right? And then he go off because he didn't understand what you meant when you say certain things, right? And now he's off and he's going to get judged, but the Lord's going to judge you for it. Give me 1 Corinthians the 8th chapter. 1 Corinthians the 8th chapter. I'm going to give you an example. 1 Corinthians the 8th chapter. 1 Corinthians 8 and verse 9.
1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9. But take heed, lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
Exactly. Right? It says take heed, lest this liberty of yours, because we're at liberty right now, be a stumbling block to them that are weak. Right? This will give you a better example what I was talking about. You understand? Take heed that this liberty of yours don't be a stumbling block to them that are weak. You don't cause a brother to go off. Be careful what you're putting out there. Be careful what you put out your mouth. All right, read on now.
For if any man see thee, which has knowledge, sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols?
Again, this is dealing with the meat thing, but I'm also talking about what you put out in your mouth, what you put out your mouth. You understand? What you put out your mouth could cause a brother to stumble. If he hear you saying certain things, and he start doing the things he hearing you saying, right? He starting to do the things he's hearing you saying. He's not deep enough to go research and dig out things and find out what you really mean, if that's what you really mean. Right? He's not deep enough. Right? So he's going to take what you're saying and he's going to run with it. Right? He's going to run with it. Right? We don't know.
And through that knowledge shall the weak brothers perish, from whom Mashiach died.
Right. And because of that now, this brother's going to die. He's going to perish. Why? Because of what you